The prolonged heat wave has driven up the prices of seasonal produce, including watermelons, peaches, tomatoes, and napa cabbage, according to the Korea Agro-Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation.
계속되는 폭염으로 수박, 복숭아, 토마토, 배추 등 제철 농산물 가격이 크게 올랐다고 한국농수산식품유통공사가 발표했습니다. Normally when we talk about seasonal fruits and vegetables, we would think that it's more affordable, but not this time around.
Yeah, because of course produce, there are a lot of elements that go into the price of produce, namely climate and weather, of course, with the prolonged heat wave. And of course, I don't know if it's reflected yet, but we've had a lot of rain a couple of weeks ago. So that's affected produce prices as well. But if you look at the breakdown, things like watermelons, we're talking about the average retail price for consumers stood at about a little over 33,000 won, and that's up about 33%, about a third from the previous month. So a big increase in watermelons. Of course, the summer time for watermelons. Tomato prices. Tomatoes have jumped nearly 70% from a month ago and 42% year on year. And napa cabbage. We talk about napa cabbage a lot in the wintertime, of course, for kimjang. But in the summer, there's been typically a lot of fluctuation in the summer, but napa cabbage prices are at about 6,000, just over 6,000 won per head, right?
Yeah.
We count cabbage with heads. So it surpassed the 6,000 won mark. That's a 68% increase from the month earlier.
그래요. 뭐 수박, 그다음에 지금 얘기했던 복숭아, 배추, 토마토 가격 다 올랐습니다. 지금 이게 작년에 비해서 1년 전과 비교했을 때 그만큼 올랐다라는 얘기죠.
Yeah, so my BLT sandwiches are much more expensive to make at home.
Yeah, definitely. And if you have watermelon for dessert, then you're going to have a very expensive lunch.
Right.
Well, let's have a look at the word prolonged.
Yes, so the pronunciation prolonged, the stress is on the second syllable. It's something that's continuing for a very, very long time, and it really carries a negative or difficult sort of connotation.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it's longer than expected to.
You don't want it to be that long, I guess?
No.
Right.
So things like a heat wave or a losing streak is prolonged. It's continuing. The word long is in there, right?
So it has a negative connotation,
Usually.
and it means that it's going on for a long time. 보통은 부정적인 의미로 많이 쓰고요. 오랫동안 지속되고 있는 무언가를 얘기합니다.
Yeah.
Now, what about seasonal produce?
Yeah, so seasonal produce or produce, is that what you said? So
Yeah.
the pronunciation would be in the front, right? Produce. And it's things that have been produced or grown, right? Usually by farming. So if you go to a supermarket, the produce section would be the fruits and vegetables. Usually.
Yes, 그래요. 여기서 말하는 이제 seasonal이라는 게 제철이어서 제철 과일, seasonal fruit. 제철 채소 그러면 seasonal vegetables. 이걸 다 통틀어서 produce 아니면 produce, P-R-O-D-U-Ce인데요. 이 명사할 때는요, 강세가 앞에 있습니다. 동사할 때 우리가 뭐 생산하다 하면서 produce라고 하지만 이 명사는요, produce 아니면 produce 이렇게 발음한다는 거 요거 주의하시면 될 것 같아요. 자, 다시 한번 헤드라인 읽어보겠습니다. The prolonged heat wave has driven up the prices of seasonal produce, including watermelons, peaches, tomatoes, and napa cabbage, according to the Korea Agro-Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation.